my God, you get up every morning to go to your repetitive job. As the days go by, you are growing more and more frustrated with being a slave in the matrix. So many others are making millions a month, but here you are working for a salary that will never pay you as much. If only there was a way for you to catch up because they know something that you don't. Statistically speaking, if you were to buy 10 different crypto coins, one of them has to work. I mean, come on. You've seen a few people get rich like this, and now it's your turn. You wait until you're at work the next morning to check your portfolio. You go to bed thinking about the fact that your tough research will pay off. At the start of the new day, you rush to your office. You deserve a fat reward, don't you? You open your portfolio. It's all negative? Why is it that every time you enter a trade, it doesn't work? Those who don't know history end up repeating it.
In terms of cryptocurrencies generally, I can say almost with certainty that they will come to a bad ending.
Those who know their history end up watching other people repeat it. When it comes to finance, a lot of people are naive and, without the sugarcoat, absolutely stupid. After watching this video, you won't be stupid anymore. So let's make some money. The amount of fraudulent business models that only benefit the creator of these crypto coins is pretty sickening. And this only happens because the space is unregulated. Also, don't get me started on NFTs. I was so frustrated when I saw that so many people could fall for images backed by nothing but hype at least. If crypto can make so much money, then what's the problem? Just hold it long term, right? Crypto has seen so much volatility because it was collectively believed to be some sort of new standard. Crypto is a decentralized form of exchange, a form of exchange outside of the men who wear suits to work. In order for crypto to do anything resourceful, it needs to exist in an ecosystem outside of simply generating quick gains or losses. In other words, the current crypto space is full of investors who are just buying into the idea, hoping that they make some money one day. That's not a business model. Well, not a legal business model or even ethical at all. That's called a Ponzi scheme.
And when you buy non-productive assets, all you're counting on is whether the next person is going to pay you more because they're even more excited about another next person coming along. But the asset itself is creating nothing.
All of the millionaires and billionaires who got in on crypto at 2015 and before might aggravate you. If only you had made the right financial choices at the time. If only you had bought a few coins early on and never had to work a day in your life again. Trading anything is supply and demand. The less the supply or the more in demand the item is, the more people are willing to pay for it. This is where hype comes in, because if you can get enough people to talk about the same thing, then that increases demand. And if you keep the amount of coins in circulation fixed, in other words, limiting the supply, then you have Bitcoin. But forget I even said Bitcoin. We're talking about crypto as a whole right now. The person who will make the most from cryptocurrencies is the first person to integrate these things into payment processes. For example, imagine if you could pay your debts or bills with crypto coins. For another example, take Jeff Bezos and Amazon. My online shopping research would not have been done unless I have checked Amazon at least once. In the case of cryptocurrencies, those coins need to be as valuable as the USD in my brown wallet. I mean, look in it. This is why I picked up YouTube. I'm sure you've seen hundreds of crypto projects that are down 90% for the last year. How does this happen? Pump and dumps had their time to shine on Wall Street. A pump and dump happened when a stockbroker called you up and said, "Hey, this business might do something remarkable like cure cancer," only for you to find out that the business never existed or the rumors weren't even true. But it's too late because you bought into the idea already, and the broker who sold you on that idea took the commission from the deal. Now you're left there holding the bag. If you're lucky, you might get half of that investment back. In the case of crypto, so many poor, hopeful individuals were sold on the idea that this was the new future, and by the time they bought into it, it was time to sell for a lot of those who got in earlier. Crypto is full of bag holders and fraudulent business models, since the space can easily avoid the SEC as of right now. Client assets are being used however the creator of the coin feels is necessary. When you buy a coin, you trust that the person who made this coin won't steal your money. Crypto exchanges also need help storing client assets somewhere. It is true that trusting another person to hold your money and keep it safe is quite insane, so let's get someone that we trust to hold our client assets for us. A bank, they would handle your assets responsibly since they are regulated by the law, which leads us to why crypto is a paradox. Let's take a moment to think about what these new coins even are. Let's not trust banks to store our funds responsibly, but let's trust new crypto coins being marketed by media articles, Twitter, and YouTube, and let the creators hold our money without regulation from the law. Instead, when there is a gold rush, you sell shovels. When there are millions of naive investors looking to get rich by tomorrow, you sell these new crypto coins. What we should study is the number of rental institutions who saw increased profits ever since promoting get-rich-quick schemes became profitable. At the beginning of the video, we spoke about how crypto's intent was to decentralize the economies that we use. At the end of the video, we realized that wasn't even why people invested into crypto in the first place. They all wanted some money, not really thinking much about a decentralized platform, now were they? For the most part, no one sees a business model when they buy crypto. They see a generational money printer. If you know your history, one of the last things that you'll do is invest in a new digital idea without an assessment of its future value. Those who don't know history will see these things as a chance to get in on the next Bitcoin. This is when it becomes sickening, because your own friends and family will tell you that you're missing out on the next best thing, when in reality you know too much. Wow, unfortunately, they don't know enough. Thank you very much for watching until the end. I really hope that I at least gave you another perspective before you purchase another coin. It is very important that we zoom out on business and ask ourselves, why does this even exist? Whose life is it changing? And what value could it really bring to the world? Please leave a like or a comment for the YouTube algorithm, because I also do respond to them all. Or a dislike if you didn't like the video. See ya.